Here's what Justin Jones said after all three votes took place.
This session is over. Let's show up every week to this rotunda and remind them that we're not going to let this go, that they're expelling me today, but they can't expel our movement. They're trying to silence people. They can't silence the thousands of us here who are demanding change. No action, no peace.
That's what he said a few hours ago. Let's find out what he has to say tonight. I want to bring in now expelled State Representative Justin Jones. Mr. Jones, what a day this has been for you. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm exhausted. It was a 12-hour session, and I stayed with my other colleagues as their votes happened. And I'm just very sad for democracy in Tennessee, but I'm hopeful by all those thousands of young people who gathered at the Capitol today and who will be back on Monday to hold my former colleagues accountable for this attack on democracy and this attack on a community that's in grieving. When we were calling for common sense gun laws, they respond by expelling us for standing with our constituents. Not
that you would have changed what you did, but did you ever think in a million years, when you stood in peaceful protest with students, this would be the actions of your colleagues?
Not at all. I mean, it is morally insane that a week after a mass shooting hit Nashville, where I represent a part of Nashville, my colleagues on the other side of the aisle are not passing common sense gun laws. They're passing resolutions to expel the two youngest Black members in the Tennessee General Assembly. The two youngest Black members were expelled today. And I think that's very concerning for the nation, because it sets a dangerous precedent. And it also makes a very clear signal what this is really about. It's about silencing voices of opposition and silencing young voices when we stand with our constituents, because they're afraid of the future of the state does not look like their power grab that they hold now. And so I'm tired, but I'm energized by the young people who are reaching out across the nation and who will not bow down and who will keep fighting and pushing until we can pass common sense gun legislation.
Let's get painfully practical. A week ago, when this horrific shooting took place, we heard from Republicans across the country, it's too soon to do anything. We can't take action. And the first action we're seeing taken is expelling you and your fellow colleague. When you say people will be back tomorrow, back Monday, protesting, at the end of the day, as tragic as it may be, do your Republican colleagues have the rule of law on their side, that you will now be on the outside and they will maintain power despite actions that may be reprehensible?
I don't think so. I think that we have the Constitution on our side. I think that what they did was very unconstitutional, not just by silencing me, but was silencing the voice of 78,000 people I represent. 78,000 people in the most diverse district in the state of Tennessee don't have a representative right now. And I also think that, I know that there's a process through special election and through appointment by the council. I know my city council members are talking about reappointing me. But, what they did is an affront to democracy, was an insult to democracy, and should scare us all across the nation, because if they can do it here in Tennessee, they can do it anywhere else around. And so they did not win today. They don't have the Constitution on their side. They said we broke a rule, but what I was obedient to was to my oath as a lawmaker to speak for my constituents who are being silenced.
Well, let's say that you broke a rule. What rule did you break that your fellow colleague, Johnson, who didn't get expelled? Didn't the three of you do the exact same thing? Why didn't she get expelled?
I mean, we were up there together. We are united. And Sister Gloria, she said it best. She said the only difference is skin color. They expelled the two youngest Black lawmakers, almost entirely white, 75-member Republican House caucus. They only have one non-white member. They voted. It was a strictly partisan vote to expel us. And so I think we cannot hide from the issue of race in this, that there is systemic racism, that this is an attack on multiracial democracy, and that we can clearly see this for what it is.